Hey guys, today's sponsor is Toyotress. Please check them out on their social medias, their website. We're doing faux locks, but we did soft locks was the style that I used, and I did today. You can use my code Raven20 and get 20% off your purchase, and you can check the description for all the links below. So really quickly, self-care to your hair is important anytime you're doing any type of service, whether it's natural, relaxed, whatever, a braiding style, a weave style, or just a hairstyle in general. I've already shampooed and cleaned her hair, thoroughly went in and did a hot oil treatment and things like that. I'm just using a little bit of argan oil to kind of seal all of that in, brushing it through with a bamboo brush. And then on top of that, I'm gonna come and add just a little bit of this Pattern Beauty leave-in conditioner just to really seal it all in, brush it through with a boar bristle brush, and go from there, because this is gonna really protect your hair throughout the duration of the style. Of course, you're gonna have to still oil your scalp and stuff, but this is just a really good start to a really good service. So as you guys can see, I'm gonna go ahead and section off her hair. We're gonna do these in approximately about a medium sized braid. So I like to, especially when I have clients who have more fine hair or things like this, I like to go ahead and braid the hair a little bit down, and instead of crocheting it in, I will take the hair extension and then I will actually braid that into there. But I'm going to go ahead and prep, and I'm going to show you guys everything that I'm doing. So I'm going to start out by prepping this first row just to get a baseline going, and I braid it halfway down and leave it out. And as you guys can see, this T27 hair is really pretty. It's 16 inches, and so she is going to want it longer. And if you guys want to see how we got it longer, because I will show you guys the total length when we're done. But right here, you're gonna go ahead and separate it. I just like to use the rat tail comb to go ahead and separate it, put it on my finger. It just helps. This hair was very manageable to work with. I didn't have any problems, no tangling, no shedding, no blisters on my fingers, anything like that. So as you guys can see, I separate that hole. I slide one strand out of my 3-strand plait through that hole, and then once I do that, I come in and I braid the client's hair above that lock. What this is going to do is secure it in. That's the reason I left half the braid out. You don't have to worry about any unevenness or anything, because locks have characteristic, and if you're like me and you don't like them to look fresh out the pack, this is going to give them a characteristic to make it look more realistic. So from here, I'm just going to take some hair, and then I'm going to get ready to wrap it around, and I like to separate it and then kind of taper it in. You don't want to wrap this hair and have it super tight, so I kind of do it loose. Whether you do it loose or if you do it tight, the objective here is to make sure that you're overlapping the hair, and then that will not budge. Nothing will come loose. From there, I just kind of wrap it all the way until there's nothing else to wrap. Some people may want to tie a knot. You really don't have to, but if you want to, you can just do a small knot right there and then overlap over the top. And I think I did that just to kind of give you guys the demonstration of that option as well. Once I do that, I come and I palm roll everything. That just smooths it out. Again, gives it that characteristic that you're looking for, and boom. This is just a really easy way to get soft locks to where you don't have that weight that's pulling on your client's hair. You shouldn't have any tension. You can pull them up the same day, put them down. And so pretty much I'm just going to repeat this process all the way through until we finish her hair. Now, as you guys can see, like I told you, I'm doing them in like medium sections. If you wanted to go larger, you could. You can still use the same technique, and everything will be seamless and it will just flow, and it's very lightweight. Again, this hair was super manageable. I really had no complaints about this. Guys, you can go ahead and use my code Raven20 to get your discount on whatever braiding hair it is that you're wanting to order on their website. Now the hair that I'm using to wrap, I didn't use Afro kinky hair. I cannot remember what this hair is, but it is not the Toyotress, and this is just like a hair that I had here. But if you wanted to, you could go and get like some type of spring twist hair or anything that just has like a curl pattern to it that'll kind of give you that proper tension that you're needing when you're doing this. Now, being that her hair was already two-toned, as you guys can see, you see it peeping through, but that was kind of like what she wanted anyway. So as you can see here, before we've added anything, this is the 16 inches. This is where it hits. You can see her blondes in there, so it just really plays in that T27. If you wanted to cover it up, you could use more of that wrapping hair and cover up whatever color you have on your hair. So here, I'm showing you guys how we got that extra length, and if you're wanting to get that length, just let us know, and I'll do a follow-up video on how we added the hair to get that in there. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today.